Good morning, Toronto. Live shot of Yonge and Dundas Square. It is a lovely morning, which is code for, let's wave. You can see us? I don't know if you can see us. It's a lovely morning. It's warm, which is code for it's going to be hot as you know what later today. Welcome back to BT. Dina and Sid. Vivian Qiao isn't old enough to vote, rent a car, or have an alcoholic beverage, but she's not letting being 16 years old stop her from accelerating her educational career. Joining us live, where it's a little after 7 o'clock in the evening in Shanghai, is Vivian, the youngest person to graduate from U of T's Faculty of Arts Science. Congratulations. That is unreal.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Good morning.
So when you hear people say that, are you humbled, or in your mind are you thinking, I'm the best student Canada's ever seen?
In my mind, I'm thinking, wait, I'm 16? Sometimes I forget.
It's unbelievable to think that you've already graduated at 16. You're too young to know the show Doogie Howser, but it was based on this medical student who's a doctor because he's a prodigy. Tell us how your love of learning began. I understand your grandmother has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, indeed. So she was pretty much like a third parent to me ever since I was born. And yeah, like you said, she definitely had a huge part in feeding into my love of learning from a young age. I think she actually not just fed into it, but she actually created it. So she was a school teacher and also a professor at university. So she basically taught every grade, every kind of student. She knew immediately after I was born what type of student I would be and, you know, how to educate me.
I mean, Vivian, what is that like at that young an age to be that disciplined? Because I am assuming that's, I mean, aside from the intellect, which you obviously have, like a bit of it, you have to be disciplined enough to say, you know what, we're not hanging out with friends. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. How hard was that? Or was it easier than we think?
Actually, I think I'm on the much less disciplined side than what might immediately come to mind, because most of the time actually I'm not, you know, I don't have a strict study routine or like a strict, you know, this is a time I set aside for myself to do this assignment or, you know, study this particular chapter. It's mostly just, okay, well, I mean, this sounds fun. I might as well go do it while I have nothing better to do.
Vivian, what would your classmates say when they found out your age? Were they like, hold on a second, you're in third year and you're 15, you're graduating and you're 16? What was the reaction like?
Very, very surprised, as you might imagine. But actually, a lot of them, actually nobody finds out until I tell them first.
So Vivian, what's next? Like I would assume, because listen, I did 2 years of radio college. I'm very proud of it. Shout out Humber College. But like I can't process what you have gone through and the doors that have been opened for you. In 10 years, 20 years, what do you want to do?
I think in other interviews I mentioned entrepreneurship. I really enjoy the idea of the freedom that it might give me. I'm thinking something maybe to do with biology, since that's my field, but also you know, education, because of my very unique experiences with that field.
Now, Vivian, if you had to give one tip to the rest of us out here, how to be the best student we can be. You mentioned balance. You're not, you know, just dedicated and your head's not just buried in books. What is the one tip you'd give to all the students that are watching right now to succeed?
I think being patient with yourself, because sometimes it's, you know, you might find a subject frustrating. You really, really want to like this subject, but it's just not clicking somewhere. I think, you know, the saying goes, treat others like you would want to be treated, but the opposite is also true. You know, treat yourself just like how you want others to be treated. So yeah, just give yourself a lot of time and space. You know, don't be afraid to be patient.
You're amazing.
Vivian, this is great. Again, joining us live from Shanghai today. Congratulations on all your success. I know there's a lot more left for you to do. You're not done, but you really are an inspiration to a lot of young people, not only in the city, but across the country. And best of luck going forward. We appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Definitely inspiring all of us for a million reasons.
Wow,
and I
what
think
a story.
that's the first live hit in Shanghai. Also very cool.
Is that a first?
I think that's our
I'll
first.
take your word for it.
Yes. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, make things easier in the kitchen with these life hacks that can help seniors and people suffering from arthritis, and find out a little known fact about Sid and can openers. You won't believe it. Let's see if he admits it during the segment.
Way to not hype up that part of it, Dave.
He's maybe
Really?
never used one
I've never opened up a can. This will be an interesting segment.
in his life. We just opened up a can of worms.
No, look, you just put the thing on and hit the button.
You put the thing in the thing.
It's easy.
You could do it. I have
Look at
faith
that,
in you.
pop. Pop goes the weasel, because weasel goes pop. Look at
Good
that.
Monday morning, everybody. More beats here right after this.
And then just pickles
And
for
just
everybody.
pickles. Pickles and Snickers.